What's up, guys? I am now going to cover some of the Power Ranger movie news that has come out and that I have kind of breezed over in my Let's Plays. If you haven't seen my Let's Plays, they'll be on my channel. Or go to. Yeah, sadly, they're just going to be on my channel. I've deleted them off my Twitch stream already. But I mean, if you want to see some Let's Plays of me with playing some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 while talking about some Power Ranger stuff, go on ahead. They're on my YouTube channel already. But like I said, I'm going to breeze over some of the new news that has come out and some of the old news that has been out. So without further ado, let's get started. So there's not really too much new news that has come out. I mean, some of it is this thing here that I'm going to say is kind of speculation. There's not really anything that Lionsgate has come out and said this is confirmed or this is denied. So we just have to wait and see. So it turns out from one of the new voice the sound effect masks that come out that just came out, like the red, blue, black, yellow, and pink. I think they're out, or I think pink is not out. I think everything else is out. But supposedly the red one says it's Morphin Time. So there, I would say this is kind of confirmed. I would also say it's not. Like, we don't have a trailer yet of the actor actually saying it's Morphin Time yet, and plus we haven't really seen, like, we've seen them transform, but we didn't hear them say it's Morphin Time or anything like that. But this kind of confirms that this might be a thing. So don't get too excited. Don't take this with a grain of salt. Just in case they go like, oh, this is just for the toy and all that stuff. I mean, granted, the toys are aimed at like younger people, so there's a good chance that they're trying to convince, like, trying to say that to younger audiences and stuff that it's Morphin Time is probably going to be in the movie, because it's they've had Samurai, Megaforce, and Dino Charge where they've said it's Morphin Time along with a different morph call to morph, and it's a possibility that's what they're aiming at. Like, okay, it's Morphin Time without the secondary call. Like, they're not going to say Mighty Morphin Power or something. It's just going to be it's Morphin Time like always. So that's pretty much the only thing I've got for new news. I do want to talk about Goldar. We do have two versions of Goldar. So now the first set of Goldar that we had was the melted gold thing. Like, it just looked weird and horrible looking. I actually liked it. I really liked the design. I thought it was clever. I thought it was kind of funny, like Goldar. Um, and it is kind of paying homage to the character. But then there was a lot of negative press from fans and other things. This is in the 90s. This is a reboot, not a retelling. Like, they're they're not focusing on us. They're focusing on everybody. So not everybody has seen the original Power Rangers. It's been almost 25 years. We're reaching it. Like, when Ninja Steel comes out, it's 24 years. And when the movie comes out, it's 24 years. So, I mean, come on. Not everybody had the luxury to live in the 90s and see the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I mean, yes, I know we have Netflix and we have the internet, so they can totally watch it and all that stuff. Kids are doing that right now. Like, parents are showing their kids the original stuff and saying, like, this is what I grew up with and all that. But they are not taking your childhood away. They're not. I'm not upset with Goldar. I think he looks kind of cool. I mean, you guys accepted Rita. Rita looks awesome still. Rita looks amazing. Granted, we're still only seeing the second form. We're not seeing anything previous before this, and I'm accepting that. But then later on, and no one's even talking about it, is that there is a second form to Goldar. Now, I want to have a shout out to Andre from Black Nerd Comedy. If if you have his channel, could you share this or whatever? You were right. Like there are two forms to Goldar. Now again, it's another toy release, but and we're only basing this stuff off toys, which is kind of unfair. Like we're basing the Megazord off toys, we're basing Goldar off toys, and all that stuff. Which, but I mean, it's kind of unfair for that because you have no real footage. But I know where you're coming from. Like if they look like this, they might look like this in the movie. Okay, I'm accepting your conditions there. But there are two versions of Goldar. There's the melted gold version that they showed with the Megazord, and then there is a metal, like it comes with a 6-pack, so it's all the Rangers and a Goldar with wings. And there's not really a great picture. It's pretty good distance away, and when you zoom in, it just pixelates the picture a little bit. But it looks like there's like a better looking face. I don't know if it's like a monkey face or something like that, but there is a face, and there's wings and all that stuff. So they are focusing on the winged version of Goldar, which we didn't get introduced to until like season 2, and then he was in for the rest of the series. So I mean, I'm happy that they're going back to the original roots. That he started without wings, and then he gets wings later on. Now we don't know if Rita gives him the wings or if this is going to be the after credit scene where Zed or someone shows up and gives him his wings. Or what? I mean, this is also could be like every movie has the fight with the main villain, and then they always lose, and then they learn from that loss, and then they come back stronger and fight again, and so on and so forth. So we might have that situation here where the Rangers have their first Megazord fight, they don't really know how to control it. Excuse me. And then they come back for more after Zordon gives them some more ways of how to control it with whatever. So that's my thought with Goldar and Morphin Time news. Alpha 5. I like Alpha 5 too. He does not look that too weird to me. Like even the head is paying homage to the original character. I mean, I know the eyeball thing is a little different, and the alien body is also a little off. But like I said, I'm accepting it. I accept the suits. I accepted Rita. I've accepted the Megazord. I've accepted Goldar, and I've accepted Alpha 5. Everything looks fine to me. Everything looks great. I have no complaints of Alpha 5. Granted, this is just concept art. I know concept art could be the real thing in the movie. But I want to see footage. I want to see what they look like in the movie, either via trailer or when I go see the movie. Like, when they release the next trailer, I may not even bother watching it because we all know nowadays trailers reveal too much. I like the teaser. The teaser had barely anything spoilish or anything, so I'm happy about that. They released the international trailer. The international trailer is just nothing. It's just a few... It's the same thing as the teaser almost, except with no dialogue and just a little bit different music and a few different clips. And they replace, at least the international trailer I saw, they replaced the English like words like they unleashed the power or something like that, and they replaced it with like international lettering. So that's the only thing different about the international trailer. Which I'm still fine with because there's nothing really spoilerish or anything with that at all. That's pretty much it that I want to talk about for the movie. I still do have order news I'm going to talk about. Previous video I have is Ninja Steel news. Go watch those if you want to get those, get the news that you would like to hear. And as always, this is Dragon Ranger saying, peace out, guys.